All right, 100 feet before my drop off, activate my amber lights, checking my elbow, checking my zones, make sure they're on. I'm going to stop at the stop, pull to the right a bit. All right, turn on my SOS, secure my bus, checking my elbow, checking my zones, make sure it's out, it's working, traffic's responding, hand on horn, foot on brake. Instruct my students, never cross behind my bus, always in front of my bus, and wait for my nod. Exit the bus using 3 points of contact. Check my zones again, make sure traffic is stopped. Safe to let them out, I let them out. Count them as they leave, 1, 2, 3. When the third student hits the ground, I'm going to put my hand on the override, shut my door, hand back on the horn, checking my elbow in my zones again, make sure everything is on. Nod to the students to cross when it's safe. Count them as they cross. 1, 2, 3. Count them when they get to their destination. 1, 2, 3. Checking my zones again now for any returners or stragglers. Inside mirror, make sure everybody's seated. Then I'm going to prepare my bus to drive. Left turn signal. Start my 5-second crawl. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Ending my left flat mirror, cancel my left turn signal.
Okay,
all right.
Start.
I finished the inside of my bus. Now, before I leave the bus, I turn my hazards off. My right turn signal, I can tell it's working on my dash, and I'll check it outside. My left turn signal is working in my dash, and I'll check that on the outside, leave that on. My SOS lights are working. I can tell my Elmo, my crossovers, we'll be checking them outside. I'm going to open the door, and we're going to start the outside.
Going out the bus using your
3 points
3
contact.
points of
I
contact.
check my light here. My light is, ooh, watch your head.
Okay.
My light is working. That only turns on when you have your headlights and your SOS lights on. All right. My mechanic step and handle are secure and in place. My mirror bracket and my mirrors are secure, not cracked or damaged. My latch is latched. My running light is on.
Running light.
All right. Mirror bracket and mirror is secure. My crossing gate is secure, not damaged. Okay, we start from the top. Our antennas are in place. I have 3 clearance lights in the front that are yellow and they're working, not cracked or damaged. SOS lights are not cracked or damaged, working properly. My grill is secure, not damaged. Running light, high beam is on. High beam and turn signal are on. My bumper is secure, my plate is secure. Now that the bus is running, I check underneath, nothing's leaking or hanging. Checking my mirror bracket, and my mirrors are secure and not damaged. Turn signal is working. Hood latch is secure. Mechanic's handle, mechanic's step is secure. Mirror bracket and mirror is secure. Battery box is labeled, we're going to check it out. My tray is secure. No objects inside there. No corrosion on my batteries. All my air tank valves are working. My air tank is automatic. If not, I'd have to drain it every day. Stop sign or semaphore is secure. All 4 lights are working. Checking my window stuff, front to back, all in place. None of my glass looks damaged. Start from my top. I have 3 clearance lights, 2 yellow, 1 red, they're all working. My 2 emergency exits are clearly marked with reflective tape around them. Asset number, company name, region, first student phone number, USDOT, all in place and readable. 2 turn signals, they're not cracked or damaged, working properly. All right, and I have 3 reflective circles, 2 yellow, 1 red in the back. All right, underneath the bus. Let me go. I'm under this. My air tanks are in the front.
Let me see the air tank.
They're under there somewhere. You can't see
Okay.
them. But that's where you always hear the whoosh and all that.
All right.
So my air tanks are not leaking or damaged. This is my drive shaft. U-bracket and U-joint or connector, whatever you want to call it. It's not dented or damaged. All my connectors, you see, I got U-brackets.
Yeah.
All right? My exhaust. All right? It's not damaged, not leaking, no soot. Otherwise, you would see dark black ash around it. All right? Opposite side tires, nothing between them. Inside the tire, no bubbles or dry rot. My chains or on spots are up and not damaged. My center rear axle is not leaking, nothing damaged.
Where's the axles?
It's connected to the
Oh,
tires.
somewhere. Oh, okay.
Yep. All right?
Now call the ambulance for us.
Yeah. All right. Eye bolt and leaf springs, hangers are not damaged. All right? Same as the front of leaf springs, but you can't see them too well.
Yeah.
All right? My back tires. There is nothing between them. I check with my hands. They are matching tires. They're even worn. 2 30-second tread depths. These can be recapped, not the front. All right? Outside my tire, no bubbles or dry rot. I check each lug nut. No shiny spots, no backing. All in place and tight. My center hub, same thing. Not leaking, all my nuts and bolts are tight. My rim, no damage, no welds. I have 2 valve stems, they're straight and capped. All right. From back to front, I check my window stops. All in place, none missing. All right, rear of my bus. I have 3 red clearance lights, they are working. I have my SOS lights, are not cracked or damaged, working properly. School bus and emergency door are all properly labeled, both with reflective tape around it. Turn signals working, brake and stop lights are working, and reverse. I would check all 3 on that side and all 3 on this side with the reflective surface or a buddy system. Plate light is working, plate is secure. 2 reflective circles. Open the emergency exit, my weakest hand. All right, it locks in place. You can see the sticking out. Inside my heaters, no garbage or debris to cause a fire. Check my rubber gasket all around. Make sure it's not cracked or dry rot where exhaust can come in. Close it. Kick my bumper, make sure it's secure. Exhaust, tailpipe, not sticking out more than 2 inches. It's not bent under the bus. Okay, get down there one more time. Fuel tank, cage, are secure, not dented. The rest of my exhaust, it seems like it's all secure, nothing hanging, no leaks, look for soot. Do my best to look between my tires and my air bags in the back for the suspension. All look good, no leaks. I can't tell from here, but I would try to look, just check my brakes. And nothing between my tires.
Do we have to mention this thing?
No. All right. Now we're going to go inside the bus. Three points of contact. Turn my low beams on. and my right turn signal. Back outside, 3 points of contact. Okay, we walk in front of the bus. My 2 low beams are working. Running lights on, turn signals working.
Which one is a low beam? This one?
These.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same as the high beams, but when you flip the switch, the low beams down. Running light is secure, or running light is working and not damaged. My door, it's locked now. My rubber and everything looks good. Start from the top, work our way down. Same as the other side. 3 clearance lights. 2 emergency exits. All right, same as the other side with reflective tape. All right, we checked our window stops, front to back, like the other side.
Those little things.
Yep. All right, none of our glass is damaged. Company name, region, asset number. This is different from the other side. No standees, capacity. All right, this is from the other side. Company name, US DOT. My turn signals are working. Look down real fast. Nothing between my other side tires. Nothing leaking and hanging from this direction. I have 3 reflective circles. 2 yellow, 1 red in the back. Tires, same as the other side. Eye bolt and leaf spring in place, not damaged. My hangers are good. Like the other side, nothing between my tires. They're matching tires. They're even worn. 2 30-second tread depth. Check with a penny or a gauge. All right. These could be recapped, not the front. No bubbles, dry rot. Each lug nut I checked. No shiny spots. Same thing with my center hub. No backing and tight. No leaking. 2 valve stems. All right.
Do you have
Straight
to
cap.
mention the
We did that change when we went underneath.
change?
We did
We
that
did?
underneath. Yep.
Okay.
All right, kick the mud flat. Check my diesel cap. It is secure, in place, no unusual objects. All right, we go to the back of the bus. My turn signal is working. All right? So, before we get in the bus, you would tell them my post trip is I would secure the bus, grab my sign, walk down the bus. Checking for any objects or sleeping students. Hang my sign, press the button. On the way back, again, check under the seats for sleeping kids or objects. Check around the bus, make sure there's no damage. Fill out my Tyler report and bring that in the key back to the office.
Okay.
1/4 inch plate.
Now it is.
All right, so it's belt driven. All right, your water pump and alternator, no more than 3/4 inch plate. Belt looks like it's in good condition. It's not frayed, it's not cracked. All right, no tears. All right, your turbo hose is good, no leak, no soot. Turbo intake, the air intake or air inlet is good, not damaged or dirty. There's another air intake hose, same as the other side, clamps and all that. All right, shock absorber is good, not damaged, same as the other side. Frame is not damaged or cracked. Wiper fluid washer, or whatever you want to call it, washer fluid, up to full, blue. Leaf springs, hangers, bushing, U-brackets, all in place, not damaged. All right, and don't forget your antifreeze up here, it's full, and all your hoses are not damaged or leaking. All right, air hose the same as the other side, couplings and hose not leaking, air canister or air chamber, not damaged. Slack adjuster, same as the other side, push rod, and your pins in place. To check that, no more than 1 inch of play, I would chock the tires, put the bus in neutral, and pull on that, and it should be no more than 1 inch of play. All right, and then we go on the inside again, the brake shoes and pads, no less than, no contaminants, no less than 1/4 inch of wear on them. Brake drum on the inside also, not cracked or damaged, inside of my tire. no dry rot or bubbles. Tread's even worn, no less than 4/32 tread depth. All right. Outside my tire, no bulges or bubbles or dry rot. My rim, not cracked or damaged. Right the other side, check each lug nut. No shiny spots and not backed up. My center hub, all my nuts and nothing's leaking. All right, and the valve stem, which is probably on the bottom. Valve stem on the bottom is capped and straight. And check the mud flap. All right, let me know when you ladies are ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, ready when you are.
All right, school bus sign. Clean and readable. Windshield not cracked or damaged. Inspection sticker up to date. All right, looking at the bus, no general damage. Underneath the bus, nothing leaking, hanging. And the bus is not leaning, which would indicate something, suspension problem or a flat tire. Just want to make sure I do it in the right order. All right, now we open the hood. All right, come on there on this side. Okay. Transmission fluid up to level, red. Oil dipstick, brown, up to level. All right. Fuel filter, air compressor, and power steering pump. Back down there, you can't see it. All right, air intake. No clamps, everything's secure. Fuse box, right? No frayed wires, it's everything's secure. All right, now we're gonna go to the steering column, steering box. No missing nuts, screws, it's pretty secure. All right, we go to our pitman arm, drag bar or drag link, and your spindle. All the nuts and cotter pins are in place. Everything is secure. Power steering fluid is up to level. Couplings and hoses are tight and not leaking. All right. Leaf springs, hangers, and mounts. All right. U-brackets, bushings. U-brackets and bushings. All together, not damaged. All right, and not shifted. Shock absorber. And water separator. Not leaking or damaged. Go to our brake lines. Couplings are on the ends. There's no leaks. You would hear a hissing sound if there was a leak. Brake chamber or canister. No damage or slack adjuster. Push rod is straight. Pin is in place. To check that, for 1 inch of play, I would chock my tires, put the bus in neutral, and it should be no more than 1 inch of play when I pull on it. All right, the brake shoes are not contaminated with grease or dirt, and no more than 1/4 inch of wear on them. Brake drum, not damaged or cracked. Inside my tires, no bubbles, no dry rot, no holes. Tread is even worn. No less than 4/32 tread depth. Outside, same as the inside, no bubbles, no dry rot. My rim, not cracked or damaged. Each lug nut is secure with no shiny spots. My center hub is not leaking, and each screw or each bolt not leaking and tight. Valve stem is capped and straight, and I kicked my mud flap. All right, pause it. Give me a minute to get over there.
Second part of the brake test.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Putting the seatbelt on. That will be already on,
Yep.
right?
No. So I just put my chop blocks behind the seat.
Oh, yes.
This is our second part of our brake test. All right. So first thing we do is turn the bus to run. Wait to start. Air brake and ABS lights shut off. Start the bus. Now we're going to do our 4 H's. Headlights, high beams, it's on by the indicator. My hazards, I can tell by my dashboard and my crossovers. And we're going to beep the horn to make sure it works. All right? That's my 4 H's. Now we're going to make sure our parking brake is holding. Put my foot on the brake. Lowest gear. I check my mirrors in case it doesn't hold. 10 to 15 RPMs. All right. Parking brake is holding. Test my service brake. I'm going to roll 5 miles an hour, hit the brakes. I'm going to check all my mirrors, make sure nobody's around me. Hold on. All right, I'm going to roll forward. All right, and I hit the brakes hard, no hesitation, no pulling left and right. My service brake is working. Now I'm going to pull my parking brake and check each gear, make sure my transmission's holding. Low gear, lock, no noises. Second gear, lock, no noises. Third gear, lock, no noises. Drive, lock, no noises. Neutral, lock, no noises. And reverse. Alright, I can hear my beepers working. And it's locked and no unusual noises. The bus in neutral. And from that there, I would start doing my switches.
Oh, that one is so cool.
It's a lot quicker, see? Alright, okay. After I check my papers, open my window, my seat's adjusted, my mirrors are all adjusted. Alright, close the door. Alright, first we're going to do is our neutral safety switch. Turn the bus to run. Wait for my weight to start. ABS and brake lights to turn off. They turned off. Put the bus in drive. Attempt to start the bus. Neutral safety switch is working. Bus did not start. I already see I have a full tank of air. It's over at 120. So what I'm going to do now is test for my brake system for leaks. Put my foot on the brake. Park and brake in. Wait for my needle to stabilize, which is that hissing sound. Once my needle stabilizes, I will count to 60. I should not lose 3 psi in that 1 minute. Starting now. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, all the way up to 60. I did not lose 3 psi in that 1 minute. Now I'm going to test for my warning light and buzzer, and that should kick on between 60 and 80. All right, approximately 70 psi, my light and buzzer came on. My warning system's working. Now between 20 and 40, my parking brake should pull out. All right, I'll pump that down. All right, at 30 psi, my spring brake popped. It is working properly. Now I'm going to start my bus at between 60 and 80 psi. My light and buzzer should kick off. All right, now between 10 and 15 RPMs, I will help accelerate it to speed it up. And again, between 60 and 80, my light and buzzer should kick off. Yep, about 12,000 RPMs. All right, about 70 psi, my light and buzzer shut off. That's working properly. And when it hits 120 psi, I'll turn my bus off and remove my chop box. I heard the whoosh. My governor kicked out. I have 120 PSI. Now what I'm going to do is turn the bus off, open the door, and remove my chock blocks. All right. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. 200 feet before my railroad crossing. Put my hazards on. Master switch off. Open my window. Checking my zones. Inside mirror, I'm asking for silence. Shutting off all my noisemakers. Stopping to the right. Pulling 20 feet in front of the tracks, which is between 15 and 50 feet. Secure my bus. Open my door. Look and listen to the left. Look and listen to the right. Put the bus in lowest gear. I have 2 bus lengths clearance. I have 1 set of tracks, and I'm looking for active signals. No gates closing, lights flashing, no bells. Again, I'm going to look and listen to my left. Look and listen to the right. Close the door. Parking brake in. Checking my left flat mirror. Make sure nobody's coming. Go across the tracks as fast as I can. Once I cleared the tracks about 15 feet, put the bus in drive. Master switch on. Hazards off.